Karila. We're at SDMETAL, and we are here at the Weapons of Mosh Destruction tour at the Soda Bar in San Diego. I'm here with Cremator from GHOUL. How are you doing?
Bonjour! Je suis Cremator of GHOUL. This is my dinner later tonight. She will be good on a spit, roasted over charcoals, I think.
I think this is my last interview with SDMetal.com, so I'm gonna make it good.
Yeah, you better make a real impact with this one.
Great, I will definitely try. Now, your costume's pretty scary, to be honest. I mean, I know you're in metal, but that can definitely scare off some people. Have you ever just had the urge to round a corner and scare someone?
I don't know why you think it's so scary. These are just my daily clothes that I wear.
Okay.
It's very functional, you know. I keep my pics here, you know, and then I keep, you know, like, oh, that's an eyeball. I have a spare eyeball to eat later. And of course my Kryptovanian passport goes in this pocket so that I always can get through customs with no problems.
Well, I mean, we don't typically wear this stuff here, so you don't find the urge to just...
You should think about wearing more hoods here in America. You're all very ugly.
I'll consider it. I don't know about this design. No, I don't think we could replicate it, really.
Oh, you got the vest already. You're okay, but you know, we just put a nice hood over here because you're scaring me right now. You know what I'm saying? It's, oh.
So we're gonna talk about your new EP that just came out, Hang Ten. Or
Yeah,
that's about to come out. Now, you guys have always kind of had surf vocal riffs in your past albums, but what made you want to emphasize it even more on this?
Because I don't have to sing. Do you know how hard it is for me to talk? I have no lower jaw. It was blown off in an explosion that I created, and there's a waggling tongue under here. It's this great pain for me to do this interview at all. So we're like, hey, let's just do a surf EP. We'll not sing at all, and the rubes, the fans will still buy this shit, you know?
Are you ever going to sing again, though?
Oh, of course. This is a fun thing for the ghouls to do, is to explore a whole musical difference. Vive la difference, you know? But yes, for the next record, we have some real thrashy numbers because we've never forget to pummel you with fuckers in the faces before we eat you. We have to tenderize the meat.
You guys ever, you seem like you really know a lot about how to prepare your raw meat. Can we expect a ghoul recipe book coming out anytime soon?
Well, I was thinking of one, but really I'm going to focus on dairy products. It's going to be called Ice Cremator.
You guys really specialize in the moshing riffs. We're going to see a lot of moshing tonight, hopefully.
If you're not pussies in San Diego, I hope so.
Oh, we're not. At least I'm not.
All right,
I'll
great.
For that. I mean, this is going to be my last concert ever, so I got to really
I'm killing you.
Absolutely.
I've not forgotten. I'm a little retarded, but I'm not forgetting this. I'm hungry.
Tell me your favorite mosh riff of all time.
Oh, my favorite mosh riff of all time. This is a strange question.
You do mosh, don't
There's
you?
like so many fucking mosh riffs that you pick a riff. I mean, Exodus are the kings of the mosh riff, you know.
What's your favorite
Bonded by
mosh
Blood?
riff?
It's the favorite one, fuck. Bonded by Blood is a fucking classic.
Yes, it
but,
is.
you know, let's throw something to the underground. I think some of my favorite mosh riffs appear on the Engorged record, Where Monsters Dwell.
Ooh,
I think there are some amazing mosh riffs on this record, like in the song Architeuthis. Oh, it makes you go mad, insane with the mosh.
When's the last concert you've moshed in?
Well, I kind of feel like it's important for me to play the instrument.
Yes.
The gestor gets very mad the times I drop my bass and I jump out in the crowd and he's like, hey, you fucking asshole. You only have 4 strings to play. That's so hard to remember. And they forget sometimes. Okay, I'll get back up, you know. Tonight, am I going to mosh? I don't know. I'll probably hit some people. Does this count as moshing if I just swing my bass around and hit people in the head?
That counts for me.
All right, then it's gonna happen.
For me. Speaking of hitting people, what is one thing that when you are performing at a metal concert, what is one thing that you just can't stand about people that makes one hit them?
Pretty much existing, like breathing, it really pisses me off. Your stinky breaths, you know. I'm thinking this would be so much better if this person was chopped up and put in my stomach, and I wouldn't have to think about them at all.
How do you even play gigs, and do you even have an audience when you end?
Well, you know, the rent on the catacombs isn't going to pay itself, okay?
This is true.
We got to play some shows so we can have a place to live underneath a cemetery surrounded by dead bodies. The rent's, it's cheap. That's why our ticket prices is not so high.
Do you have a plan on what to do with all the bodies here at the soda bar when you're done?
Well, then, some will walk home if they buy a shirt.
Going to a concert, something that really kind of just strikes you.
Shoelace headbands. This is really stupid. The shoelaces go on your shoe, not around your head. You're going completely against the function of this device. A shoelace maker put a lot of work into this shoelace, and you're putting it on your fucking head like an idiot. You buy a shirt and a CD, I'll still kill you.
Is there something in France that you wish happened in America, something you could bring over from your home country?
A lot of dead bodies from war. Whereas in France, we have the catacombs underneath Paris, full of dead bodies from the plague. They're a little lean on the meat. It's mostly bone. You can maybe boil some marrow out. The point is, lots of people have died. But the problem is, I think France and Germany, they could do a lot more to increase the violence again. As this European Union is, Cremator has not joined the European Union yet. They don't. I think the value of our radish currency has to go much higher before we can get the euro. But the European Union, this is all bullshit. I think people need to fight a lot more. We have to weed out the weak. The weak.
So essentially, Cremator will be responsible for starting World War III. Is that what I'm hearing? Right
If we have any archdukes from Austria coming through, I'll make sure it happens. Yes, we'll start another war.
Speaking of crazy things like assassination, who is your craziest fan? Do you have a fan someone who has done something so crazy you've remembered it as long as you've been
we had a fan, I don't know if you remember, we had a Kickstarter thing because we're like, hey, we don't even want to do anything, just give us money. We're like, that'll be easiest. So we did this for a new van. And one of our fans, it turned out he was a private soldier in the Middle East and gave us quite a bit of money. It pays very well to go over there privately and, fucking walk around with the guns and the black jackets. Not so good paying for the army soldiers, unfortunately.
So, you guys are very big characters, obviously. I could see you guys, even though you have stated you've never watched TV, I could definitely see you guys projecting your message out there to the world. If you had a TV show, what would the first episode of Ghoulocalypse look like?
Well, I think you're referencing a bunch of stupid cartoons. This is the real deal, okay? So I think much more in the fashion I hear about, we would do like the Real Housewives of Cremator is what we would do. And basically kind of how we start to bitch and moan at each other. And, Dissector is ruining my party because he's trying to make it his own thing. Fermentor is, what a horrible, horrible outfit he's wearing. That's a terrible blouse. And I think this is kind of how a ghoul show would come about, it's okay.
My last question for you is, have any forbidden items from the curio shop been sold on your merch table? I heard those cursed monkey paws really go around.
Yeah, there's only so many cursed ones. Lots of monkey paws, of course. There's only so many cursed ones. It's more, Mr. Fang he's pretty watchful, so we can't really lift many items from his store like we used to. That's how we got all of our instruments. We have the crystal skull. It's kind of one of a kind. It's not going on for sale. There was a watch fob that ran backwards that I think stopped time. Somebody bought that one. We only didn't ask for very much for it, $5.
Wow.
It doesn't work like a clock. It goes backwards. It's stupid.
It's more of a nostalgia thing.
I guess so, yeah. For all that time travel shit, whatever.
All right, well, I don't want to keep you from your ghoulish business. Thank you so much, Cremator, for joining us today at SD Metal. And
you'll die now.
I'm not living till the next one.